You'll choke out the flame if you keep protecting it. I know sometimes you feel like you have to protect yourself. You have to protect the work that you're doing. You have to protect that piece of yourself that you feel like you're afraid to bring to someone else. That sensitive part of you. I know sometimes you feel like people are out to get you, and if you don't put up this wall first, then you risk being harmed or injured. You risk being hurt again. But just like the flame, you have something to provide to another in the same way that someone uses a flame to cook. Someone uses the flame as a heat source when they're cold and they're shivering and they're on the last bit of their life. And just like the flame, if you choose to protect the flame 24/7 and you cover the flame with your hands, while you think you're doing a service to the flame so it isn't blown out by the wind, but within that same confine of your hands, you're choking the flame out, because the flame still needs the oxygen to breathe, to thrive. In that same way, I know the world is scary. I know problems show up left and right, but you need to be able to discern when you are guarding yourself from a problem, or if you're keeping yourself captive in a way of thinking despite the problem not being present. Because that's what happens when we fall into trauma. That's what happens when we don't have someone to actually help us see the way through. When we don't have a shepherd, we get lost in the trauma and we start to guard ourselves even when there isn't anybody attacking. We are guarding ourselves consistently. We don't give ourselves space to grow, to acknowledge that there is a covering. We don't give ourselves space to talk. We don't give ourselves the time to understand. So, in this moment where we're both able to sit in our flames on opposite sides of each other, I ask that you put your guard down and talk to me.